Oh shit. It's Sanji Rogers. Fuck Vinsmoke. He's a super soldier. Basically, he's Captain America right now. That's what happened, Captain America. Now, anyway, Captain was pretty good. Pretty damn good. Starts off with Yanji putting Sanji on game, letting them know that they've been they're cloning humans. They're cloning them at the age of 20, meaning that they make them, and within 5 years they have them to the age of 20. So they're aging 4 times as fast as a normal person. And not only that, they inject them with they alter their memories so that when they come out, they're thinking that they're regular people. They modify these people in order to serve Germa no matter what. That is crazy. Now, listen closely, Sanji. Not blame. Sanji reveals that Judge is a scientist. I ain't know the scientist went that hard. See, the clown, he could fight. Judge can fight. These scientists ain't no joke in One Piece, man. They put in work too. Shoot, they packing gats and slinging steel and shooting and selling dope and smacking crack, bumping crack and smack, buying guns and shit. They doing all that. He would, and not only that, Judge worked right alongside Vegapunk. So Germa's pretty smart. And I'm not talking about Judge, I'm talking about just the Germa family. He said that they're like scientist based. That Germa is scientist based. Like this is science. They don't play. So Judge was putting in work back in the day. I'm thinking at this point in time, Germa probably thinks he got everything he needs. And that's why he ain't putting his science game down as hard as he used to back in the day. Back in the G, back when he was in the streets. Now, anyway, when he was working with Vegapunk, this is before the world government ran down on him. They got caught when they was cloning humans or something like that. They got caught. They was making a porn with cloned humans. And the motherfucker walked in while he was fisting. And that's how he got caught. And that's how they got such a good army. Not only can he clone people, when he was with Vegapunk, they figured out how to first off, they figured out how to synthesize a human from scratch. They figured out how DNA works from the ground up. So they could damn near make any type of human they want. That's what I think is the reason why Sanji has a 6 on his eyebrows. Like I think Germa was like, these are going to be my greatest super soldiers. This is Germa 66. I better make the eyebrows 6s. He did that. Like I don't think those are regular eyebrows. I don't think like everybody in Germa is like that. The dad might not even be like that. Judge might not be like that. I'm thinking that Yanji, Sanji, Reiju, Niji, and Ichiji and Sanji, they're the ones that got that like that because the dad made them that way. That's what I'm thinking. He could synthesize a human from the fucking ground up. He done made himself sex slaves and everything. I mean, this dude just went off. And these sex slaves he made was bad. And they was down for whatever. When I say they were down for whatever, they were down for whatever. I mean, some of the stuff that Judge did, even Caesar Clown didn't do. When Caesar Clown ran off with Big Mom money, he didn't even do half the stuff Judge did. He didn't even do. Oh my God! And he didn't even need no money. Anyway, Vegapunk got captured by the world government. Judge got loose. Now, being that Judge is basically a royal, and they didn't catch him, I'm guessing that they probably don't know that he was in there fisting holes and whatnot, making clones and whatnot. He just got off scot-free. So that's why he's still under world government control. I'm thinking that they might not know what happened. Now, Vegapunk ain't no punk. He ain't snitch. Vegapunk ain't no bitch. He ain't snitch. He from the streets. Y'all ain't know that. Vegapunk was doing this thing back in the day. They caught him, and now Vegapunk is working for the world government. But Vegapunk, if I'm not mistaken, really doesn't want to work with the world government. I think he's got something planned. I think that's why Kuma it was modified by Vegapunk, but he's still part of the Revolutionary Army, or was. Anyway, at that point in time, after Sanji revealed all that good shit, Ichiji and Niji come in talking shit. I mean, mad shit. Niji starts talking mad shit. Sanji is mad because of what Niji did to Cassette. Just to get back at Sanji, he did that. He wasn't even mad at Cassette. He was only mad for a split second because of the messed up food. He wasn't even mad when he beat that bitch down. God damn. Shit. He beat her down. That was Dre beats. That was beats by Dre. That was beats by Niji. Shit, that's the headphones they got on, the beats by Niji. He beat the brakes off that hoe. Now anyway, Sanji, he kicks him, catch him off guard. Niji goes flying, right? His head got cracked. And I mean, when I say it got cracked, like his shit was pushed way, like he pushed his wig back. He had to crack his head. And he's able to get back in shape. That was crazy. I'm trying to figure out how the hell he get back in shape. He really got, like, he fixed his shit, got his shit back together. Now, when he did that, he did something called stealth. He disappeared. I'm thinking, and I'm hoping that's what this is, and it would make perfect sense. This is observation haki. This is observation haki. He disappeared by erasing his. When Sanji has strong haki. We already know observation. He has strong observation haki. We know this, and yet he can't find Niji. I'm thinking Fiji. I meant Niji is using observation haki to hide his presence. That makes sense. Observation haki makes it so you can observe somebody. You can not be observed by somebody. You can predict the future. You can use telepathy. Like, when we first found out about armament haki and observation haki, the stuff you could see with the stuff they could do with armament haki, it basically shit on observation haki. But now I'm thinking they cleaning that up. Observation haki is kind of nice. You can see people from far away. To use telepathy. When it was just, I can predict 2 seconds into the future to know what you're getting ready to do. Come on, man. That was bullshit compared to armament haki. You can block, you can hit devil fruit users, your strength is increased. But now, it looks all right. Now, anyway, once Niji got Sanji by the throat, like he had him, like he put him in a yoke like this, and he put some pressure on his ass. He hit him in his back, and Sanji damn near folded like he was looking at his ass because he folded in half so bad that when he came back, he could see his damn feet from getting bent back so hard. Like his spine is done. Now, when I see that, I see electricity coming out. That's what it looked like, electricity coming out. Then he punches him. Looks like electricity again. Shit, I'm thinking armament haki. I think you can use different elements with armament haki. People keep saying, you don't know what you're talking about. You can't do electricity with armament haki. We smarter than you. Come on, man. What you think this stuff is? That electricity is armament haki. How did Luffy use electricity with Thor hammer? How'd he do it? That was just for style. It didn't really happen. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. How did Luffy use fire? Underwater. It was armament haki. And he did, each time he did it, when he did the Thor hammer, when he did the Red Hawk, he was using armament haki to do it. You got to pay attention. You got to be mindful of this stuff. I know what I'm talking about. So anyway, we get the whole flashback. Ichiji and Niji are basically garbage. And then we found out that they're super soldiers. They're modified humans. I don't think they're clones in the sense that the Germa army is, but they're synthesized humans. They've been modified. I think they probably are. I think they probably really are Judge's children and their mom's children, or whatever. But they've been modified genetically to be surpass human level. They're super soldiers. But the crazy thing is, even if you're a normal human being, in One Piece, you can get to a ridiculous amount of strength. So I'm guessing they're just going to get to that strength level faster. But anyway, we found out that Sanji was pussy. He couldn't keep up with none of them. He was ass since the beginning. He could not keep up with them. And to be honest, he was on normal human level, even though he's modified. They said, look at his DNA, he should be the same. They're twins. He should be on the same level as them. They started picking on him and whatnot. Yanji picked on him, beat his ass. Fucking Niji picked on him, beat his ass. Ichiji picked on him, beat his ass. Now, when Niji got involved, it appears that he was able to use armament haki at the age of like 5, because Sanji whacks him with a bamboo, a kendo stick. It does nothing and it breaks. But when Niji does it, it doesn't break. It damn near breaks Sanji's head open. So that tells me that Sanji wasn't using armament haki. And Niji for it to bounce off like that, he might have been using armament haki. Unless they say he has the body of a full-grown man at this point in time because of the way they modified them. But even a grown man would get hurt by that. So unless he just happened to be that strong, but I doubt it. I'm thinking that he might have already been starting to use armament haki at that point. Maybe. Because he's the only one that did it. We didn't see anybody else do it. We also see at the time when Yanji fucked with Sanji's turtle, he was reading the science book, but Reiju was in the back looking sad. And now that he got his ass whooped, Reiju's looking like, oh my God, I didn't want that to happen. But she starts laughing with everybody else because she says, Sanji, I'm sorry. If I don't go along with them, they'll bully me too. They'll bully you. They'll bully me too. They'll bully everybody. So that's when the Judge's helper, he's another scientist, keeping track of everything. He's telling them, yo, Sanji's a failure. He's just a normal, regular human being. He's not a super soldier. And Judge is basically like, fuck it. We're going to give this boy one more chance. He goes in the room, and Sanji is feeding the damn rat. That's when that whole thing happened. He fucks him up. He fucks Sanji up and says, yo, you're going to train 100,000 times more than the other people, and you're going to get stronger. He said, ain't no option. He said, you better lose yourself into music the moment you want it. You better never let it go. Now, Sanji still didn't do it. So, but it looks like off the bat, Sanji and Reiju aren't really bad people. That's what it looks like. Yanji, I think, is borderline. I don't think Yanji really want to be a bad dude. I don't think he really does. We ain't seen him fuck nobody up. We didn't see him use we seen Ichiji and Niji use people as shields. I didn't see Yanji use anybody as a shield. I seen him take the hits. He took them shits head on. He's the one hanging with Reiju. They confused him for Sanji. He got the hard eyes like Sanji, so I don't think he wants to hit women. You know what I mean? So, and he's talking to Sanji like normal. And did you see the look on his face when Sanji was fighting against Niji? It didn't look like he was excited, like, oh, I want him to get his ass beat. Probably a half decent person, half decent. Reiju, I think, is a good person. She just go along with the flow because otherwise she's gonna get dealt with. And Sanji, he just didn't go along with the flow. He probably couldn't because he was somewhat normal. That might have been what separated him from Reiju and Yanji. Because had he had the strength, he could have just pretended and went along with what they did. But being that he didn't have the strength, he could not pretend. That's what I'm thinking happened. Reiju even helped them. I don't think Reiju and Yanji are that bad. Anyway, At the minute, Judge just got tired and he said, you know what? This boy Sanji's a piece of trash. Now, being that Judge is already messing with human life anyway, it's not that far-fetched that he took his son, put an iron helmet over his head or whatever, and threw him in the dungeon. And that's where we seen him in that damn dungeon at that one point. I think that he might try to leave him for dead or something like that. I think that's what happened. And that's why Sanji really doesn't like his family anyway. That's what it really is. But that would mean that Sanji might be able to manifest his strengths at some point that we didn't know. That might be his next upgrade. That could be all right. I wouldn't mind it. You know, Sanji's backstory is shaping up very nice. We found out he's a super soldier. That was crazy. I didn't see any of this coming. But yeah, it was this really good really good flashback, really good chapter. 5 out of 5. Got to give it to him. Got to give it to him. Yeah, Sanji, my man. I like Sanji. He got a way better backstory than Zoro. Way better. It's not even close. Sanji got one of the better backstories in the Straw Hats. That's up there with Robin and Nami's was pretty good. Robin was pretty good. Usopp's is underrated. Usopp didn't have all the oohs and ahs, but his backstory was good. It just wasn't extravagant. It was like an almost normal backstory, but it was done very well and it was a very good one. You know, it just wasn't nothing extravagant about it. Okay, my favorite part was Niji thought Sanji was gay. That part was funny. Okay, Niji is homophobic. I don't know, maybe. Okay, Year of Sanji. Yeah, this shit was good. The lineage factor was also used to making Smile DF. I don't know. Okay, did you vote yet, Mean? Man, I can vote. Bernie ain't running. Bernie's out. I'm not voting. Period. Okay, and no, the Vinsmoke fam are GMO. It was stated in chapter that they had a mom and everything. And no, the Vinsmoke fam are GMO. Oh yeah, genetically modified. They're not like synthesized from the ground up. I think they're like regular humans. They said he messed with the DNA to make them into super soldiers. Okay, Judge wanted to take over the whole North Blue, yeah. And who said don't have sleeper spies waiting him? Okay, I don't know what he's talking about. Okay, what's up, man? I think Sanji's going to be put into the last test tube by Judge to make him reach his potential and control him. Maybe, I don't know. Why they let him in the room? I mean, Ichiji and Iji are both there, so they might show up and be like, yo, we got something for you. We got a tank for you. Okay, observation haki was always shitting on armament. Always? Are you kidding me? I can understand if somebody said back in the day it was on equal level, but for you to say that it was shitting on it, come on now. Haki is overrated. Man, you lost your damn mind. Stop it. I wouldn't be surprised if Vegapunk was a double agent and probably connected to the revolution. Yeah, right. I think that's what I think is going on. Okay, remember when Dragon was telling he would tell him about Kuma later, him and Vegapunk playing both sides. Yeah, I think they still with the Revolutionary Army. Okay, Reiju would probably solo her brothers. I don't know about that. Okay, Mean is Yanji fanboy is a Yanji. I like Yanji since the beginning. I've been said that, but I ain't no fanboy. Like out of all of them, I like Reiju and Yanji. Who do I like more, Reiju or Yanji? I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, a non-super soldier. You're right. Okay. No, I was. Oh, you had a note that blew up. The battery blew up on. No, I was always a Sanji fanboy. Good. Okay. If he messed with the DNA, that's literally that's what a GMO is. Genetically modified. That's what it is. A genetically modified organism. That's what GMO stands for. Okay, you think Judge beat Sanji mom like she tried to run away with him and caught that Ike Turner beat down? I don't know. I'm not sure. Niji is my favorite. Niji, oh man, he likes them killers. Lil Uzi Vert, where'd that come from? But anyway, yeah. Go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box, and I'm out. Peace. Where the fuck is Luffy? I don't know.